Would you have gotten down from the car or you'd have continued the journey? Marhaba guys, it's Mariam here. So get ready with me as I tell you about an experience I had with a Trotro driver on my way home at 10 p.m. So 3 weeks ago, I was coming back from town on a fateful Sunday and I had to use the Kwashman of Uncle Stretch. There was a queue, a very long queue that we had to stand there to follow for almost an hour, but eventually a car came. Oh, there was no complaint. Everyone was just doing his or her thing in the car. And then all of a sudden, the car came to a stop. Suddenly, the car came to a stop. And there was a gentleman sitting beside me. I looked at his face. He looked at my face. I looked at the driver's face. Everything was, why did the driver stop? In my head, I was like, God, no, this cannot be my end. No, this cannot be my end. I started praying. And the gentleman was like, are you afraid? I said, are you not afraid? The car has stopped and nobody is saying anything. Are you not afraid? To add pain to injury, how do you say it? When the driver stopped, he started doing like this. His whole body was doing like this. I am not exaggerating. That was what the driver was doing. Then every 2 seconds, he used his hand to hit the steer. He used his hand to hit the... Is it not the steer? The steering wheel. Yes, that's one. I thought that was the end for me. So he picked up... That's the driver. There was a bottle in front of him where he's sitting. He picked up the bottle. You know what he did? He opened the bottle and then he poured the content. I don't know whether it was water or whatever. He poured it outside 3 times and he was making incantations. He was chanting. Yes, I'm not lying. He was chanting. In my head, I was like, driver Messi. Please, somebody should say that I should get down so that I also join the person. But nobody was saying anything. We were all watching the driver. The driver was doing his own thing. After pouring the water, and he was making those incantations, everybody was quiet in the car. Nobody said anything. I was like, God, please, God, I beg. I was praying. He put the bottle back in the car. And this man started singing gospel. He started singing gospel. I never expected it. He started singing gospel out of nowhere. And he couldn't explain himself to anybody. He was just there. By this time, the car was now moving a bit. Around 10 to 11 p.m. thereabout, there's always a police barrier right before Trotro, the Agbeve Herbal Hospital. See, I'm giving you guys details. But no, you won't know my house. Right before the Agbeve Herbal Hospital, yeah. So the mate had picked overload. So at this point, both of them were confused. They didn't know what to do because if they had gotten to the barrier with overload, they were going to, get them. The police was going to get them. So they decided that the mate was going to get down to walk whilst we move and then go and wait. Yeah, so the mate got down and we moved forward a bit. And whilst we were waiting for him, the driver was now telling us why he reacted that way. Guys, do you know what was wrong with him? That man was feeling sleepy. That's why he was acting that way. With all the incantations and all the hitting of the wheel and everything, he was feeling sleepy, and then he termed it as a spiritual attack. Yes. Now, I didn't know whether I should be mad at him or I should get down from the car or what. I had so many emotions bottled up in me, but there was nothing I could do because, I wasn't the only one in the car. The car was full. There were a few mothers in the car, so they did the job. They did the job perfectly for me. One man was like, so driver, inti niawe nyina na wenikum. Inti nka want to make can't say wenikum. And I will show you so digu, you see the way mothers talk and how they always express themselves. And the whole car was in chaos right now. Driver couldn't say anything. So we got so everybody got down. I was like, no, maybe let me get down at Mambo. And I was like, no, around this time I am not going to get a car. let me just be praying to God. We got to one, but I didn't get down. And then when he was climbing the hill, he started again. And then we got to men's side. I was like, nah, I am getting down. A voice in my head was like, see, sorry, madam, where are you getting down to? You are not going to get a car any moment from now. But by God's grace, I got to my junction safely. I got down and he continued. See, I don't know how I was going to act up into details how this man was acting up in the car. The driver was acting up. You guys will not believe me. Seriously. The way the driver was acting, like if it's you and I would have gotten out from the car. I promise you. Some human beings can really exaggerate and then make you fear for your life, which I think in this case the driver was doing too much. He could have just gone ahead to say like, oh, I was feeling sleepy, that's why the car was moving slow, or that's why the car stopped, or something like that. But he didn't, and he turned it into a spiritual attack. And I thanked God. I did. So we are done with the makeup. I'm not going to put on a certain spray because I'm not going far. And yeah, we continue next time from there. But if it was you, would you have gotten out from the car or you'd have continued? Because it was God. It was God that saved me.